But yeah, these correlations continue. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Göbekli Tepe, right?
Yep.
In Turkey. So it transpires that Göbekli Tepe has also got an ancient Armenian namesake as well, which is Portasar. And Portasar itself actually translates as umbilical of Osiris. So there's, in ancient Egypt, the single most Osiris identifiable construction is actually known as the Osirian, okay? So the Osirian Abydos is an ancient Egyptian anomaly, typically dated to around 1250 BC, and many do believe it to be far older, due in part to it lying below the bedrock of Seti I's temple, which was constructed adjacent to it. And this is where it gets kind of mind-blowing, I guess, with regards to measurements made therein, because the construction of the Osirian itself, it wouldn't look out of place should someone actually say to you it was in Tiwanaku in Bolivia. You'd think, yeah, okay, yeah, I buy that. Quite clearly, it's the same construction techniques, which is kind of crazy because Tiwanaku is actually like a compound word. We have Tiwa and Aku. Aku is actually a Egyptian phonetic, which actually means light. We now have Göbekli Tepe, or Portasar, known as the umbilical of Osiris, and the distance between the umbilical of Osiris, Göbekli Tepe, to the Osirian is precisely 864 miles, okay? Now, the diameter of the sun is 864,000 miles, okay? Now, the midway point between these two Osiris identifiable sites in antiquity is 432 miles, okay? 432, which we'll get to in a minute. The crosshairs are no less than a mile away from Temple Mount, or Solomon's Temple in Jerusalem, which is where Muhammad was said to have ascended to the heavens, where Jesus saw his transfiguration of Christ into the light. It's the same location where Jacob said that he wrestled with God, saw the face of God, and survived, and he named that place Peniel. And we now know that the pineal gland is the light receptor of the body. And scientifically, it's actually known. In fact, if we have what is known as an epiphany, an inspirational download of insight from within the midst of one's mind's eye, albeit the pineal gland, scientific naming of the pineal gland is the epiphysis cerebri, epiphysis and the epiphany. So it's like ancient mythology and science